Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I wanted to go ahead on here and go ahead and do another class real quickly on here. I'm going to be doing this class on Facebook Live Thursday night, but I wanted to go ahead and put it on here because my schedule's kind of packed up the rest of the week, but I wanted to have it on here and available to everybody to watch. Today what I'm going to talk about is the oils to have on hand in case of emergency, kind of your first aid kit with essential oils. I'm going to talk about the oils and why you need to have them on hand and how the benefits that they can do for you. They are doTERRA oils, as I am a doTERRA wellness advocate. One of the reasons I started using essential oils was because my story, if you look at any of my other videos, I went kind of in a little bit detail in the video I did why I chose doTERRA. I went in a little bit more detail. But basically, I had a lot of respiratory problems. I had allergies. I had just a lot going on. I was having infections all the time, and I ended up going to the doctor, who sent me to an allergist, and they did all the allergy testing on me. And I ended up taking, I used Flonase every day, Allegra, Singulair, and as well I was going weekly for allergy shots, and I just felt like there had to be a better way. I didn't know at that time that the FDA didn't regulate the essential oil market, so I started using essential oils that I bought online. And I'm just going to give you an example. Here's frankincense, and I'm going to talk about it in a moment. Now, the oils that you buy online or in your large department stores or health food stores, for them to tell you that this bottle is 100% organic and 100% pure, it only actually has to have 10% of the oil in the entire bottle. The rest can be fillers and synthetics. So I did not realize that when I first started my journey with essential oils, and one of the things I was trying to get away from was using so much stuff that wasn't natural. So I found doTERRA. Every bottle, doTERRA has a strict testing process for their bottles. It actually goes through 7 tests, so that every bottle of oil you get is certified therapeutic grade oil, which means it's verified pure and safe. It's free of pesticides, foreign contaminants, and fillers. Every drop of oil in this bottle, which is about 250, is pure oil. Now, doTERRA created the therapeutic grade testing because there wasn't a protocol. So through the process, they just make sure, and again, if you watch my Why doTERRA, I'll go into much more detail. Also, doTERRA harvests plants where they indigenously grow, which will make sure they have the most potency and the most effectiveness. They also make sure that they work with individuals that know how to distill the oils and things of that nature, because that's going to affect your purity as well. So I exclusively started using doTERRA products after that, after I found out all this information, and became a wellness advocate because I wanted to help not only my family, but I wanted to help other people. So I do a lot of videos and a lot of classes. So I hope that if you would like some help, you would contact me, and so I could go over some things with you and maybe set you up with a protocol that could help. Now, essential oils, if you don't know what they are and where they come from the bark, stem, plant, roots, and rind of plants and some fruits like lemon, for example, comes from the rind of a lemon. Now, they're the most potent form of plant-based medicine. They're transdermal, which means they pass through your skin and go right to your cells and into your bloodstream. Essential oils date back in history. Cleopatra was said to have the first spa. Queen Esther took myrrh baths, and frankincense and myrrh were brought to the baby Jesus at his birth. And the Bible actually mentions specifically 33 different types of essential oils, and they reference essential oils 364 times. And then there are other instances, the ancient Greeks used them, the ancient Chinese. During World War II, a doctor from Paris, Jean Valnet, was stationed in Tonkin, China, and he ran out of antibiotics, so he used essential oils on his patients, on his soldiers. So that gives you just a little bit of background on essential oils. Now, our skin is our largest organ, so anything that you put on your body is going to pass through. So that means all your shampoos, deodorants, toothpastes, body lotions, just anything of that nature goes through. And all those things are synthetic. There's 4 grades of oils. There is the certified therapeutic grade, and I already told you about doTERRA. There's a therapeutic grade. That's what you usually find in the health food stores. The food grade is what you find in your candy, gum, and things like that, like York peppermint patty, spearmint gum, peppermint gum. And then the synthetic, that's manufactured in a factory, and that's usually what you find in your lotions, shampoos, and things. So this is just going to give you a healthier lifestyle, help you reduce the toxins and things of that nature. And I believe that people are going to start going, the trend is going to start going back to essential oils, because everybody's becoming so immune to the superbugs. There's so many synthetics and everything, even grain, hybridized grain, steroids in the meat, the cows, and all that clogs up your body. And your body can only rid itself of so much, which is your toxic load. So that's something as far as well to think about. Now, the oils to have on hand, and I've got a little bit of a list, and I'm going to go through them, so I'm going to be referencing my information. So if you see me look down or look to the side, I just want to make sure I tell you everything about the oils. Now, the first oil that I want to recommend is actually an oil that I do not have. So there's a couple of these I don't have. I did not realize that I didn't have it. So that's something that I'm going to be taking care of, because these are certainly things that I want to have on hand. So I want to talk about clove oil for a moment. Now, clove oil can be used as a topical for pain relief, as an analgesic, and it also can be used as a drawing salve to pull toxins and infection from the body. It's also good for acne, constipation, headaches, nausea, and toothaches. Now, I use the doTERRA toothpaste, and I apologize, I did not bring that in here, and it has clove in it as well. So that's one of the things that I would recommend you have, is clove. The next one is frankincense. Now, I mentioned this earlier. Frankincense is most well known for, it was brought to the baby Jesus at his birth by the 3 wise men. Now, frankincense is considered the king of the oils. It enhances the effect of any oil. It also facilitates and helps with clarity of the mind. It accelerates all skin recovery issues. It can reduce anxiety, mental and physical fatigue. It also can reduce hyperactivity, impatience, irritability, restlessness, and helps with focus and concentration as well. It also helps with cleaning cuts. It supports immune function. It can lift your mood, and it has cleansing and detoxifying properties, and it also helps restore healthy inflammation, reduce inflammation. Now, inflammation is what is the root cause of majority of our problems, like with your gut health as well. So that's frankincense. It's very versatile. Now, there's several ways. Let me just stop right here. There are several ways that you can use oils. You can use them topically on your body. You would dilute them to apply them with a carrier oil. Now, this is fractionated coconut oil. You can use other oils, jojoba, almond oil, argan oil, olive oil. This just means the molecule is taken out so it stays solidified. So you can use it topically. You could just dilute. Now, the ratio for me, not for a child or the elderly, because their dilution ratio would be more because of their age. They would have, just like when any medicine you take, they take a different type of dose. But for the average person, and for me, I use 1 drop of essential oil to 3 drops of carrier oil. You can just drop it in your hand and apply it locally to where you're having problems. I put the frankincense on my knee, help with my inflammation, because I recently had surgery. Or you could make you up a roller ball. They come in different sizes. This is just a 10 milliliter roller ball. This one actually is my immunity blend to help boost my immunity, especially with all the colds and the flus and everything going around. And I put this down my children's spine or on the bottoms of their feet. So that's just another way you can make it in a roller ball. You also can diffuse it in the air, and that would be aromatically. So this is a diffuser. This, I'm just going to show you doTERRA's pedal diffuser. This one will run, sorry y'all, for 4 hours. You just take the top off of the diffuser. There's a fill line in there. You put your water. In this size diffuser, I do 2 to 3 drops of oil. You can put your top on, and then when you plug it up, the mist comes out, and then you can diffuse it in the air. So those are ways. And then also you can take the oils internally if they have supplemental facts on the bottle. And I'm going to show you, see where it says supplemental. So this one can be taken internally. Also on the bottom of the bottles is, let me get this turned right, is an expiration date, and as well as like a lot number that was tested, so to speak. And then you see also the 3rd therapeutic grade testing. Now I'm going to talk about one of these other oils later, but this oil could not be ingested. It's a blend and it does not have any supplemental facts, so that's something you can keep in mind. Now you can drop the oils under your tongue. A lot of people do them that way. I particularly, some of the oils, I'm not crazy about the flavor. It's not that it's bad, it's just something I just don't want to do. So what I do is I like to buy the veggie caps. doTERRA has some veggie caps, and you just put your drops. The great thing with veggie caps, if there's several oils that you use, you can, instead of just keep dropping, and you can see the tops, you can get droppers to go on here, but it's just a little orifice. And sometimes when you're, especially if you're trying to drop it under your tongue, how are you going to see what you're getting? So I like to use the veggie caps. That way, whatever oils I'm taking for that day or that morning, I just put them all in here, 1 drop of each of them, and then ingest it, and I'm done, and I don't have to worry. So I like the veggie cap. So that's another way to do it, is take them internally. Again, children and the elderly, you know, you want to have education, y'all. You want to have people that you can go to, resources to use that can help you with knowing what to do and how to do it. I'm just going to show you this little mini guide that I have. Give me just a second. I don't know if you can see this. There's things in here, I'm sorry, and it has different things. Down here at the bottom, you see heartburn, heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and it tells you what oils to use, and then it tells you how to use them and whether you can use them internally or not. So then we have some great books that you could get as well that give you recipes in them. You can look up the problems that you're having. I was trying to show you. Here's a wound care recipe. So there's different things. There's several different books. This is also Modern Essentials. This is another book. And the team I'm on with doTERRA has closed Facebook groups. And so if I can't answer your question, or a question isn't immediately available to you, you can ask it in the group. Such people are in their groups as we have a registered dietitian, we have a nurse practitioner, a pharmacist. So when you become part of a team, or part of the team, my team, help is only ever going to be a question away. So you don't have to have all the answers or know all the answers. People ask me things all the time I don't necessarily know the answers to, but I'm more than happy to help you try to find them. And that's the other reason I like to do the videos, so you can see the versatility of the oils and know what some of them can be used for, to let you know this isn't hard, y'all. It's really easy to change your lifestyle and some different things you do. It's really easy. So I wanted to let you know that as well. Okay, so the next oil that we're going to talk about then is lavender. Now these are 15 milliliter bottles of oils that I'm showing you right here, and they have about 250 drops of oil per bottle. I'm going to talk about peppermint oil in just a moment, and then I'll let you know, because I told you they were the most potent form of plant-based medicine. I'll give you an analogy, and that way you can understand more what I'm talking about. Now lavender has many uses as well. You can use it for agitation, you can use it for bruises, burns. You can mix it with melaleuca, which is also known as tea tree oil. It helps with leg cramps, herpes, heart irregularities, hives, insect bites, neuropathy, pain, bee sting, sprains, sunburn. You can combine with frankincense, sunstroke. It can also help with insomnia, depression, PMS, and is a natural antihistamine, so that can also help you with your asthma or other allergies. So I like to tell people this is a blend that I use in a roller ball along with peppermint and lemon to help me with seasonal allergy support. And I'm going to show you a different roller ball. And this is the one that I use every day. I use it twice a day. Okay, so that is lavender. And now let's talk about lovely lemon. I love lemon. There's many uses for lemon. You can use it for arthritis, colds, constipation, coughs, cuts, sluggishness, sore throats. You hear a lot of people honey and lemon. So you can use it for sore throats. It's good for sunburn and wounds, and not only lifts your spirit, but it also helps reduce stress and fatigue. You can take it internally, and it counteracts acidity. It can help calm an upset stomach, and encourages elimination. This is also a good detoxifier. A lot of the citrus oils, as well as grapefruit, which grapefruit's not one of the oils that I recommend you having, that I'm going to talk to you about having in your emergency kit, but it's a great oil. It's a great oil to have because it does so many things. It helps break down body fat as well as lemon. It helps with being like a diuretic type of thing like lemon does, and it just has some great properties. A lot of people like to drink this in their water. I like the lemon the most. In the morning, I drink a drop of lemon in like a warm 8-ounce cup of water to kind of get my body going and to get the detoxification, get my metabolism ramped up. And in the evening, I drink a drop of lemon in a cup of tea. Now, I wanted to, a side note with the lemons and the citrus oils, when you apply them topically, just like with some other medicines, you can have some sun sensitivity. So I would recommend you limit your sun exposure if you put a lot of the citrus oils on topically. When you put them in your beverages, make sure you're putting them in styrofoam or glass, because these oils will break down synthetics. And if you put them, I have a stainless steel Arctic. This is a 24-ounce. I put 1 drop of orange oil. I like the orange oil in mine. And I mix that with Bragg's apple cider vinegar as well, and that's what I drink every day. But they'll break down. So if you put this in a styrofoam cup or a plastic bottle, it could very well eat through it. So I did want to give you that little side note, as well as the sun sensitivity. Okay, the next one is lemongrass, and I realized that I had lemongrass, but I'm out of it, so I apologize for that. And lemongrass you can use for sore and cramping muscles, Charlie horses. You can put it with peppermint and drink lots of, want to drink lots of water when you do that. You can apply it to the bottoms of your feet in winter to help warm them. Lemongrass is also good for, I mix it with the frankincense and put it on my knee because it does help with muscles as well. So that's something else. You see it sore and cramping muscles. That's one thing I use it for. I have stiffness. So I got to get me some more of that. The next one we're going to talk about is melaleuca, which is also known as tea tree oil. Now you can use this for bug bites, colds, coughs, cuts. You can use it in deodorant. You can use it with eczema. It has great antifungal properties. You can use it like for toenail fungus and things like that. It's great for ear infections or throat infections. You can mix this with fractionated coconut oil and put it around your ear. Not in it, y'all, around it. You don't ever want to put oils in your ears, in your nose, or in your eyes. And put it around it. It helps with that as well, or down into your throat. You can take it internally as well. It helps with microbes. It helps with psoriasis, rough hands, slivers. You combine it with clove to draw them out. And again, it's good for sore throats and wounds because it has a lot of antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic properties in the melaleuca. And again, most people commonly know it as tea tree oil. I was trying to see if I had any other. It also helps healthy immune function. You can use it with for skin blemishes as well. So that was something else. And it helps promote healthy scalp and hair. Now, you hear a lot about if people, when lice is really big in school, a lot of the products that you use for them have tea tree oil in it. So this is something you could use instead of that synthetic over-the-counter stuff as well. All right, so next we're going to talk about oregano. Did not ever know that oregano came in an oil. I thought it was only a spice. Now this is one of the hot oils, oregano, cinnamon, so you just want to make sure if you have any skin sensitivity that you know, use the proper dilution rate. And then if it irritates you any, do not wash it, y'all. Water's going to push it in. You want to use some more carrier oil if you don't have that handy lotion, and it disperses it, so that'll take that feeling away. Now, oregano can be used as a heavy-duty antibiotic taken internally with olive oil or coconut oil in capsules or topically on the bottoms of the feet. And you can follow it up with peppermint and lavender. Now, I make an immunity balm and that I showed that's in a rollerball form when we've been exposed or with all the flu and things going around, that I put down my kid's spine. That's the best place if you're using something in a rollerball or apply, because kids don't typically touch that. This oil can be taken internally. I have done that and I was fine. I had after it dissolved, I just had a little bit of a warm feeling, which doesn't bother me at all because I'm usually very cold natured. It's also great for fungal infections, reducing pain and inflammation, arthritis, backache, bursitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, rheumatism, sciatica, and again, always dilute. Now, since it is a hotter oil, I'm also going to recommend, and most people do, that when you use oregano in a blend that you take internally or topically, to not use it more than 7 days in a row straight, and then give your body a break from it. So I did want to let you know that as well. All right, and the next one we're going to talk about is peppermint. Now, peppermint is a very versatile oil as well. I'm going to give you an example. I told you when I got to peppermint of how potent the oils are. You hear a lot of people talking about drinking peppermint tea. Okay, you would use 1 drop of peppermint oil would be equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that's how potent the oils are. So when you say, wow, I wonder how long that'll last, there's 250 drops in here. If you're only using 1, it's going to last you a good long time. Plus, it's synthetic free and it's natural, plant-based. Your body knows how to use it. It's going to work very well. Now, peppermint can be used as an analgesic for topical pain relief, for bumps and bruises. It also can be used for circulation issues if you have fever, headaches, indigestion, motion sickness, nausea, nerve problems, or vomiting. Again, this is a warmer oil, but it gives you a cooling sensation. Like when you eat, if you've ever ate a York peppermint patty, it's the synthetic version of this, but it gives you a cooling feeling. So know that if you take it internally, which you can, it does have the supplemental facts, you may have a cooling sensation, but again, you're only going to use 1 drop, so it doesn't bother me. Some people it may. I also use this for topical pain. Like I got sunburn last year and I used this in a blend, and it helped me very well. Matter of fact, I didn't even peel at all, and I got pretty roasted on my arms. So that's good. Peppermint is also good for opening you up. You can breathe it, and it just opens up your airways and things of that nature as well. So that's something I do recommend having on hand. Now, our massage blend is doTERRA's Aroma Touch. Now let me show you the difference. These are 15 milliliter bottles. Some of the line, like the Aroma Touch, this is a 5 milliliter bottle. So there is a little bit of difference. This one's only probably got about 75 drops in it. So I did want to let you know that. Now the Soothing Blend, the massage blend, I apologize, is good for relaxation and stress relief. It also can be used to soothe, and it's anti-inflammatory, and it enhances any type of massage. So those are some different things you can do with this. You can mix this as well with Epsom salts and baking soda and put it in your bath. You can give somebody a massage with it. Again, I would use the coconut oil. This oil is a blend. It does not have supplemental facts, so do not take this oil internally. It's a blend of several oils, and it usually already has some type of carrier oil mixed in. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. This has some, if I can see this, peppermint oil. I'm sorry, y'all. I need a magnifying glass to read this. The writing is so small, but it has different types of, it has some different types of oil mixed in here already. And I apologize, I cannot read it. I'm so sorry, but this is great. Great oil. I can use this in connection with the frankincense as well to help with inflammation problems. Now the next blend that I'm going to talk about is our respiratory blend, which is the Breathe. Now again, the Breathe is a combination of oils. You do not take it internally. It does not have supplemental facts on the bottle. This is a blend. This is a bigger bottle. It's 15 milliliters. I can read this a little better. It has eucalyptus, peppermint. It has melaleuca in it. It has lemon in it, resvera. It also has cardamom in it, and it's a great for allergies, anxiety, asthma, bronchitis, congestion, coughs, colds, flu, and respiratory distress. You can diffuse it. I put a drop of this in a diffuser at night in the room. You can also use this. They have a blend. They have a vapor stick that you actually could rub on you. That would help as well. So that's something you could blend it in a roller ball to put on. doTERRA does have a Touchline blend, and the next one that I'm going to talk about it in a minute. I only have it in the Touch right now. I'm out of it in the other areas, so you'll see what the Touch blend looks like. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about the Soothing blend, which is doTERRA's Deep Blue, and again, this is a 5 milliliter bottle. This can be used for pain relief. It works well in cases of arthritis, bruises, carpal tunnel, headaches, inflammation, joint pain, migraines, muscle pain, sprains, rheumatism. You can put it on, you can layer the oils, put this on first, and then follow it with peppermint. Will enhance its effect. This is the liquid oil. You can put this, mix this too in Epsom salts if you like work out and you're an exerciser and things like that. Work out at the gym, or if you're a runner, any type of athlete, or if you just have chronic problems, you can also put this, mix it in with Epsom salts or baking soda. Always mix it with something before you put it in the water, so it'll disperse it through the water, because oil and water don't mix. So it also comes in a rub. I just have a little sample pack of that. That comes in a tube. That's like a lotion that you can put on as well. So there is another form of that. Now the digestive blend is Digest Zen. It does come in a 15 milliliter bottle, but I'm out of that, but I do have my Touch. So what this is it's the Touch blend. This is a 9 milliliter roller ball. It's already diluted for you, so you would not have to dilute it. You could just go ahead and put it on. What I use this for, it's good for digestion issues such as bloating. You also can use it for congestion. If you put a little bit down the bridge of your nose and through here, it really helps you with congestion and opens you up as well. You can use this for constipation, diarrhea, food poisoning, heartburn, indigestion, motion sickness, nausea, and anything related to stomach. And it also works well if on diaper rash. This I usually tote with me. I feel anything coming on, like a little bit of indigestion, which I typically don't have, but have sometimes, or if you have a little upset stomach, things like that, you can rub it on your stomach and it will relieve it. Y'all, this works great. Knew somebody that had diarrhea. We were out and I had this with me and I said, go put this on your stomach, and her diarrhea stopped. So that's awesome. Most of these other oils, the Breathe and the frankincense and some of the other ones, melaleuca, come in a Touch series. So you could just go ahead and buy that just to put on topically, but you wouldn't be able to diffuse it or take it internally. So, but you could carry it with you. You could have a little case and carry all your oils with you. Now doTERRA, sorry y'all, you can hear my babies outside barking. Something must be going on out there. This is the protective blend. It's On Guard. You can use it to disinfect surfaces. You can make a great all-purpose cleaner with it. One of my videos I did earlier, I did that. It also eliminates mold and viruses on surfaces and helps boost the immune system. You can take this internally. You also can use it on the bottoms of your feet daily to help with your immunity support. So this is very versatile. This does come in little tiny beadlets that you can pop under your tongue or you can swallow. It also comes in a soft gel capsule as well. Now also the peppermint comes in little beadlets as well that you can pop in your mouth to freshen your breath, or you can pop and swallow. So they have little, and they're little tiny, y'all, little tiny beadlets. Now next we're going to have our cleansing blend, which is the Purify. Now this is good for airborne pathogens. It also helps with cuts, germs on any surfaces, insect bites, any type of itching you have, wounds, and also boosts your immune system. And let me tell you what else I use this for. I have a towel that it's just one specific towel, and I don't know why, but it sours very quickly, and it just seems like I can't get the smell out of the towel. So what I did is I put this in my laundry. I just put one drop in with my load of clothes. You can also do the same. You can put a drop of Melaleuca in there. I'm telling y'all, it took the smell right out. So if you have any stinky, sweaty clothes for you athletes, this may help along with the Melaleuca in your wash machine and take the odors out. So I wanted to let you know that. And I'm going to back up to lavender because I forgot to tell you something about lavender. Dryer sheets are horrible, y'all. They're very toxic. I have the woolen dryer balls, and what I do towards the end of my cycle, just because we love the lavender, I put a couple of drops on the dryer balls and throw them in the dryer, and it also takes the static out, and you have great smelling clothes, especially towels. The dryer balls, move them around, help them get real soft, and that's something you can do that also would be healthy as well. And the last oil that I'm going to talk about is the repellent blend, and I apologize, I do not have that. But the repellent blend deters all flying insects, ticks from you and your pets. So it comes in an oil. It also comes in the touch where you have a roller ball, and that would be good to take outside, to use camping, or just outside when you're grilling, or on your kids when just, when you're being outside. You actually could get any type of little box or container, and you can have this separate oil set aside, and then you'd know what to go to. There's a little chart in one of the books that I was actually using. You can actually print it and put it in the top of your first aid kit. So you're like, okay, I have this. What would I need to use? But just when you start using the oils more and more, the more you use them, you kind of remember what you need. Even my kids. My son was congested and he had to go to work, and he's like, Mom, where's that Digest Zen? Because yesterday, he was congested some, and we did the lemon, peppermint, and lavender, but he's not a big peppermint person, but he was just so congested, and we did the immunity blend up his back as well. And I said, well, let's try this. I did it and it worked for me. So I put it down the bridge of his nose and across here before he went to work. He doesn't like the smell of it. To me, it smells like licorice, so it doesn't bother me at all. It just smells like licorice, but to me, now other people smell something else. He wasn't crazy about it, the smell being right here, but we just put a little bit on. He's like, put it on me because it worked, and I'm fixing to go to work, and I don't want to be congested all night, so put it on me. So those are some oils that you can have on hand just in case of emergency. Of course, there's a kit that you can get that would have all these oils in them, plus many more. I'm just going to show you real quickly some of our most popular kits that you can get. This kit is an awesome kit. This has everything in it. This is going to have a diffuser. It's the Aroma Light diffuser, which it actually burns 12 hours. The one I showed you only goes 4. It's got a carrying case. You see all the oils. You get your shampoos. You get your cleaning products because they do have laundry detergent as well, deodorants, toothpaste. You get vitamins. You get the cleansing blends. So this is just a great kit. It's $2,500, but it saves you $804 if you were to buy them separately. It has 55 essential oils, singles, and blends. It has the Aroma Touch. It has your Family Physicians Kit. It has emotional aromatherapy. It has 8 products from our On Guard collection. The wellness products it has are your vitamins. They have a and I don't have it right here. Correct X is great for cuts and scrapes and burns. I call it their version of Neosporin. That's my opinion, y'all. You get the personal care products, you get the diffuser, you get a canvas bag to tote it all in, plus you get some sample vials, and you do get the metabolic blend, which is part of the healthy weight management as well. Now, doTERRA also has a loyalty rewards program. So if you purchase this kit, you're going to start off with 400 product points. That means you're starting off with 400 points you can use for free products. The oils are just about dollar for dollar. And you might say, well, if I'm buying that big kit, what do I need? Well, there's going to be things you're going to use every month. You're going to use your vitamins. You're going to use your laundry detergent. You're going to do your deodorant. So you sign up for the loyalty rewards and you keep earning points. Also, when you sign up with this kit, your point ratio is higher to begin with. You start accruing at 25% for your rewards. So that gives you extra benefit as well. Now, the next most popular is our Natural Solutions kit. It's $550 and you get 100 extra product credit points. Now, I want to make sure that you understand this $500 that you're paying is going to give you product credit points for that as well. But you're going to get an additional 100 in addition to what you already earned, and I think this is 400, so that would be like 500 you would get. So I apologize I didn't make that clear. So back over here, with this kit, you're going to get 2,500 product value points, and then they're going to give you an additional 4. So that's a lot of free stuff, y'all. This month, when I placed my order, I got my deodorants, my toothpaste, and my vitamins. I got all that. I can't seem to save my points up. I feel like I have to use them. Now, the Natural Solutions kit does give you, it doesn't give you like everything. It does give you a case, does still give you a diffuser, it does give you still, you know, some of the product line, and you can see it there. Just depends on if you want to go ahead and start out wham bam and just go ahead and completely get rid of all the toxins and see how much you feel. Y'all, you're not going to believe how much better you feel when you start using something that's natural. I couldn't believe it. And then the next most popular kit we have, if I can get it up there, is our Home Essentials kit. That comes with the pedal diffuser I showed you and 10 of our most popular oils, which a lot of them I talked about right now. And it starts you off, when you buy that kit, it's $275. It saves you $86 if you will buy them individually, and it starts you off with 225 product value points. doTERRA doesn't give you any additional, just on the larger kits they do, and your rewards would start at earning 10%. Every 4 months that increases, so you will eventually be at a higher percentage for earning points. So those are just some of the things, some of the kits. There are many more, y'all. That wasn't all of them. There are many more kits, as you can see. Those are just the most popular kits because they offer you the greatest value, and they offer you a greater variety of things so you can get trying and get using the different products. Now, I would love to be able to help you on your wellness journey. I have a great team of ladies that I came on board with. We have closed Facebook groups, so if you sign up through our team, you would have access to those groups. So help would only ever be a question away, so you wouldn't be out there on your own. We give you education, help you use your oils. There would be, like I said, closed Facebook groups. You could ask questions. We have a registered dietitian, nurse practitioner, a pharmacist. We also have some great books that give you recipes, as well as talk to you about the different oils and what to use, how to use them, whether it can be used internally. They even break it down by oil. This is lime, and tells you some things, or you can look at it by what you're having a problem with, and I'm going to try to show you here, if I'm getting this right on the right page. I'm trying to show you, it talks in here about ADD and ADHD, and it talks about what oils to use and how to use them. So there's many things, y'all. It also has in here on acne, aging. It has many great features, and that would be something we tell you how to do, as well as educational videos and programs that we do every month. I wanted to offer a free diffuser necklace. to anyone that would want to host a class. If you're a man, we'll figure out something else you might like. You might like better. You might want me to make you some rollerball blends, or also the first 4 people that sign up under me and become part of my team, if you order a kit that has at least 200 product value more, I'm going to give you a diffuser. Now I know these kits have them, but y'all, I have one in my living room, I have one in my bedroom, and my kids have one in their bedrooms as well. So we have 4. And then I have the one I use in here in the dining room when I'm in here working and doing the classes. I usually have that pedal diffuser running in here where I'm at, and just helps me focus and get some work done. Now this is a diffuser necklace. They have pads in them that you put the drops of oil in, and then it does have a chain and you wear it around your neck. These come with different colored discs. I just have the green because this is the Tree of Life, but you can change them out. Here's a flower that shows the purple one in it, and then I also have one for dog lovers that's a paw print with the word love. I have a diffuser necklace. You know, there are many different kinds. I'm just offering those. This is mine that my kids bought me, and I usually wear it. I usually have it on. I don't have it on right this minute because I was outside trying to do something with my car a while ago, and I didn't want it to catch on anything because I've already broken the necklace on that came, the chain that came with that diffuser necklace. I caught it on something, so I wanted to take it off and get that hair or something on there. So those are some things that are offered. They're great products by doTERRA. I would love to help you. I can set up a one-on-one. We can do FaceTime, Skype. They have many products. I can get you some samples if you'd like. I can make you up some roller balls if you prefer that over diffuser necklace as signing up, or as a hostess gift. I can help you out with that. So just contact me, message me. I think you can leave a comment on the video. You can find me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram as well. I'd love to help you in your wellness journey because I've received a lot of help. And again, y'all, when you join my team, help's only a question away. So you'll have a support group, and I think that's just so valuable. People ask me all the time about some different problems that they're having, and I might not know the answer, but I have other people that I can go to, because your body is different than my body. What works for me might not work for you. So even these books that are great resources, and usually I don't have any problems using these books, but every now and then I might have to tweak it a little bit and use maybe a different type of oil or blend it, and that may happen with you too. And the great thing about having support is you have people that you can go to that may have had the same problem, or may know somebody that has the same type of problem as you. And great, plus it's just great to talk to somebody that may have the same problem as you. You know, everybody can connect. So thank you so much for watching me. I'm going to continue to post some videos up. So please continue to watch me, and if I can help you, remember, help is only a question away. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your day.